and we're going to park up. So which mirrors, which signal? Steer to the right, please. I've got it for you.
Sorry.
Cover the brake. Where should the clutch be now? Steer to the right a bit more. Stop here. Stop. Brake. Hey guys, welcome to another video. So today we are starting Brandon's first driving lesson. We're going to be filming every single driving lesson that Brandon has up until his driving test day. So Brandon's never driven before, just like I did with my niece Taz. We're going to film every lesson, and yeah, we're just going to put it out there so you guys can learn and obviously benefit from it. We're going to stick to just 1 hour driving lessons, so it's watchable. So we're just going to stick to one lesson a week, so that's just 1 hour a week. Obviously doing 1 hour a week will take slightly longer than if we did 2 or 3 hours a week. But yeah, Brandon, you're not in any rush, are you?
No.
To pass, yeah. Obviously everyone does want to pass as quick as possible, but like I said, we're just going to stick to the 1 hour, so the videos are watchable, yeah. And when we do film these videos, I'm not really gonna crop anything out. Yeah, so Brandon as a learner will obviously make mistakes. Me as a driving instructor, I could have done something better than I've actually carried out. So for example, say giving him instructions or something. Even us instructors do make mistakes now and again. Yeah, but I'm gonna leave everything out there because as well as learners, driving instructors are learning from these videos as well. I know a lot of our new driving instructors use these videos to help them with some teaching techniques. So yeah, Brandon, tell us a bit about yourself. I know we did a video a few weeks ago introducing you. Yeah, so yeah, I'll hand it over to you for a minute or so.
Well, since last video, I've started my university training again, so I'm teaching in schools, learning how to become a teacher. So I'm teaching on the job, and it's quite tiring to begin with. I'm slowly getting into the hang of it, which is what I want. And I'm back and playing Sunday football again, which is, details of your tie that I've got on right now, so I apologise. Same for the hair.
Yeah, so yeah, he's got his football kit on. It is Sunday today. This video is going to be uploaded in 2-3 days on the Wednesday, which will give me enough time to edit it. So yeah, obviously Brandon's studying as well, and trying to become a teacher, aren't you? Yeah? Mm-hmm. Okay. As well as that, for his driving now, I've made him study something else. And what's that?
The ultimate driving course.
That's it, the ultimate driving course. And guys, obviously, anybody who's been watching the channel, you can't really watch the channel without hearing the ultimate driving course, yeah. Because I always go on about it, because you'll see, especially in these lessons, yeah, how it helps learner drivers, yeah, save a lot of time, and it helps us instructors as well. So what Brandon's done, he's watched the first 4 videos, haven't you?
Cockpit up until moving off.
Yeah. So you watch the first 4 videos, which is going to save us a bit of time on the driving lesson. What normally happens on a first driving lesson is instructors will explain the cockpit role, the controls of the car, obviously the foot controls, the hand controls, and then talk you guys through what we're going to do when we move off and stop, the routines, which takes a lot of time on the first driving lesson. On the first driving lesson, learners just want to drive, don't they? And I as an instructor, I want to get people moving as well. So hopefully Brandon's not just watch the videos, revise them. Any of you who do buy the course, yeah, it's not just watching them, it's about watching and actually revising and remembering the stuff. Yeah, that's what's going to really help you out. Yeah, so yeah, are we ready to start, Brandon?
Yeah, I just want to say, I've watched the first 4 videos, and I was expecting the videos to be 10 minutes long, and the first 4 videos were no less than 7 minutes. They were so short and concise and straight to the point, which for me that's perfect, because it keeps my my attention span on it. I made my notes. I've looked through my notes a few times, but I can say if I do want to go watch those videos again, the rewatchability on them it's there. So it's fantastic. I can't lie.
Brandon, I love this kind of stuff. Yeah, that's a better plug than I normally do. Yeah, but yeah. See, I've seen other people put out videos out there, and they are too long, and you can't.
Retain.
I can't really say boring, but like you said, you can't just retain all that information. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I've kept it to the point and just the stuff that you need to know, really. Yeah, okay.
And it's backed up with actual video knowledge.
That's
so
it.
It's right
That's
there
it.
for you.
Right. So now we're going to check. Yeah. So you made it sound good. Yeah. We're going to check if you remember the stuff in there. Yeah.
Okay.
So when we get in the car. So before we start that, yeah, okay, just want to confirm what we're trying to achieve from today's lesson, yeah, okay. So what is it that you would like to achieve from today's lesson? What do you think would be an okay lesson for you? What would you happy with achieving today?
That's a good question. You know what? Because I know the four lessons, so I'll base it off that. I do want to be able to feel comfortable with actually moving off road onto the path, even if it's onto the road, even if it's for like how long. I just want to be comfortable with starting the car, driving, parking up again, and that's just a practical thing. The main thing I want is the mental side of it, so making sure that all of these little drills within inside the car becomes muscle memory, so I don't have to think about it. It's just
Cool.
I do it.
I think like, you know, when you say doing it without thinking, yeah, that'll take a bit of time. I don't think that will happen in just one lesson, yeah. Okay, that's with anything you learn to do, yeah. Okay, it kind of comes natural after a few lessons, yeah, where you do even without thinking, yeah. But for today's lesson, like you said, I think if you manage to move and stop the car, yeah, and feel kind of comfortable with that, I think that's an achievable goal, yeah. So we'll try and work towards that, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And because your first lesson and you've never driven the car before, yeah. Okay. So the responsibility for the safety and everything, yeah. Who do you think that relies with?
You.
Yeah. Okay. Because I'm not going to give you full responsibility for the safety and everything yet, yeah, until you're at the ability. You've got the ability, yeah. Okay. So yeah. So could you tell me, you know, when you get in the car, yeah, okay, so the cockpit role, yeah, what is a cockpit role, and what does it involve?
Basically, safety and setting up of the car when you get in.
Yeah.
So making sure everything's in checked and safe for you to then, you know, move off and start driving.
Okay, so could you talk me through what the cockpit role is then?
Okay.
So, in order.
So, if I remember the acronym right, it's DHSSSM, and those are the 6 steps that you should follow by every time you enter the car. So if I remember right, first you need to shut the door, make sure all doors in the car are fully locked and stable, so the doors don't swing open when you drive in, so it's all nice, safe and secure. H is handbrake. You want to make sure that the handbrake is up, stable, so that the back wheels are all set in motion, so you're not going anywhere. S, the first S is your seat, so you want to make sure that your seat is in the right position. So whether it be the base, the back, the head, you want to make sure that you're at the perfect distance away from the steer, like the pedals and whatnot. You want to make sure that your backrest is all nice and sorted, and same with your headrest. I want to make sure that my eyes are kind of midway with the front.
Can you pause there? It's like you're giving everyone there a lesson, yeah, which is good. Yeah, it's good, yeah, but like I said, you know, time-wise as well. So you know how you mentioning all that to me, yeah. Okay, so you give me the correct routine for the DHSSM, yeah. Okay, you told me you know what that means, yeah. Okay, what those letters stand for, yeah. So rather than talking everyone through it, yeah, how about we just do it now?
Ooh.
Yeah, it'll save us obviously, because you're talking everyone through it. Then we're gonna do it. It's gonna take.
It's
more
easier
time.
to talk about it than actually doing it so far. So this will be a test.
Yeah, so
This will be a test.
let's just carry everything out. Yeah, and we can talk through it as you're doing it. Yeah,
Yeah.
it'll save us a lot of time.
Yeah.
Because this is the whole point of the videos, where so you got the knowledge and you get in the car and carry it out. Yeah. Okay. Otherwise, we can just talk like normally. Get my books, talk you through everything, then you'd carry it out, which is gonna be the same amount of time. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, go on then. So could you mentioned the doors. How do you check the doors are shut? Yeah, it's a bit exaggerated, wasn't it? Okay, but yeah.
This door's shut.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure if the engine was on, you'd be able to see if any doors were like wide open.
Good. So even without that, yeah, there's another way that you can check as well.
How?
Any idea?
Just me leaning back and checking.
If you look in your side mirrors, yeah, so you can see the side mirrors, yeah.
Oh, that's a genius. None of the doors seem to be, you know, ajar.
That's it. Good. Yeah. So you always make sure they're straight and flush, yeah. And in this one as well.
Yeah, that seems fine.
Yeah.
Seems straight.
And like you said, when we switch on the car, in this car, warning light comes on there, and also the lights. Yeah. The
If the
interior
doors
lights.
are open, it'll be...
The interior light comes on, yeah. So, next, what's next?
Handbrake.
So, could you check the handbrakes up?
Handbrake is up.
That's it.
As far as I know.
Good. So that will prevent the vehicle from rolling back or forth. Yeah. Okay. So when we put the clutch down, the car could start rolling back or forth. Yeah. If the handbrake's not on. Right. Next.
Seat. Now this is what I'm going to take this off. I always put my belt on.
When did you put your belt on?
Right at the very. It's a force of habit.
Okay.
I always put it on.
So obviously, guys, I drove Brandon here. We swapped seats. You must have put it on as soon as you sat in. Yeah. Okay. I should have noticed that.
Right. If we start with the base, I know that there's this little thing here that lets me. This is all the way back, so that's fine for me.
Okay. So you know how you just put it all the way back, yeah.
Mhm.
You got to make sure it clicks into place as well. Now, that's it there. Yeah.
No.
It just does. Okay. So, sorry, carry on.
How do I can't fully remember. How do I move the seat? Can I move the seat downwards?
Yeah. So there's a lever on the right.
Because I feel as though my knees are too close to this.
Yeah. So if you push that lever down for me, that's it. Keep pushing it down.
Am I going down?
Yeah. No. So let it go again and push it down. It's like a pump motion. That's it, like that. Yeah.
Am I too far?
So what could you do? You think you're too far?
Pull forward.
That's it. Good. And now, how do we check that you're not too far or not too close? Do you remember in the video?
Not too far, not too close. This.
So that's for the backrest, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You know your base.
Mhm.
Yeah. So you know your left foot.
Yeah.
If you push the clutch pedal fully down,
Ooh,
that's the left pedal. Yeah. Push it fully down. Okay.
That feels like I'm overextending to.
That's it. So
To get it there.
So what do you need to do?
I need to move my seat closer,
Yeah. That's it.
but at the same time, I want to push my seat.
Yeah. So just keep doing it
Down.
until you're comfortable.
Might want to get closer again. But now, I'm really close to the steering wheel.
That's fine. Move it down. Remember, we can move the steering in a bit as well if we need to. Yeah.
So realistically, my foot's never really going to come back.
No, it's not going to come there. It's
Yeah.
going to be there.
Yeah, it's
So
always going to.
you see the footrest on the left-hand side of the clutch.
Yeah.
That's where your foot's going to be resting when you're not on the clutch.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Seems fine. Yeah,
Good.
that seems good.
Okay.
And here, my knee or my legs nowhere near the steering wheel, so that should be fine.
Cool. What's next? What part of the seat's next?
The backrest. Du-du-du-du-du.
How do you know that's adjusted correctly?
My arms need to be slightly bent, like neither full locked out,
Yeah.
or neither too,
Yeah.
too bent.
So
This seems, to me, this seems fine. I don't know about you.
that's fine. That's absolutely fine.
And then last is headrest.
Yeah.
And now I've got this little ball of hair at the back, so it's a little hard to tell, but this should be.
Okay, so you know the head
Perfectly
restraint. How do you know it's adjusted correctly? What's the correct position?
The ridge
Yeah.
should be eye-line, I think.
Yeah. And is it though?
Maybe not.
That's it. Bit more. Okay,
Yeah, that's good.
that's better. Yeah,
So
you,
now-
you know what? It could even go one more.
You think?
Yeah, one more because it's a, you know the rigid part. That's the center part. That's it. That's it. See, level with the top of your ear
Mhm.
or your eyes, yeah, which is right at the same point. That's about right now. Okay.
Yeah.
Obviously, your head's not going to rest against it when you're driving. Yeah. What's the head restraint there for?
To prevent like neck injury.
That's it. Good. Yeah. And see, what are the risks of the seat not being adjusted correctly?
If I'm too close to the steering wheel, my legs will like interfere with the steering wheel.
Good. And if you're too far?
If I'm too far, my arms are going to be way too extended to even fully control the steering wheel,
Yeah.
and more than likely I'm going to have to overstretch my leg to actually press the pedals down.
That's it. Good. Yeah. So our seat set now. Yeah. What was next?
Seat. DHSS steering wheel.
Yeah. So steering, yeah. It can be moved up, down, yeah, in or out, yeah. There's a lever on the left there, yeah. So all you do
This
is
one?
yeah, all you do is push that down.
Oh wow.
That's it. So see, it can go down. Push it up for me. That's it, and it goes in. So put it in a position where
So
it feels comfortable, and also it's not interfering with the visuals on the dash.
right, so let's try it here. I can see the dashboard. I can press this down. I can press the clutch down.
So you know it's adjusting. Oh, you know, just adjusting the steering. That's gonna not really gonna affect you pressing the pedals down. Well, you would sort of make sure your knees are not catching onto, which they aren't. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
what I meant. Because when
Okay.
I pull this back, I kind of
Cool.
lift my leg up, so I know it's fine.
Cool. And also make sure your hands can move from the top to the bottom of the steering wheel all around without catching onto anything. That's about right, isn't it? Yeah.
Perfect.
Cool. What's next?
DHSS. Seatbelt.
Good. Now you can put your seatbelt on.
I'd already skipped a step. I would have suffered for that.
That's it. And so you.
There's no twists.
Why can the twist be a risk? Or is it no good?
Maybe the seatbelt won't lock out properly.
Lockout. What does that mean?
So in case of emergency of a crash or like a forceful stop, the seat kind of
It will
like,
still lock. It will
locks.
still hold it. But the thing is, you know, if it's twisted,
Mhm.
it can cut into you. Yeah. So you know this part, like here, look. If it's flat like this, like yours is now.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not going to hit you. But if it's like this, look, there's a slight twist in there. That twist part, yeah, if that could dig into you, and
It's gonna slice me in half.
well, I wouldn't go that far, but it would cause some damage. Yeah. Okay. So the seatbelt.
Last is mirrors.
Yeah. Just before we move on to the mirrors, legal requirement here. Okay. So anybody under the
Kids.
age of what?
14, I think.
Yeah, you're responsible for as the driver. Yeah, okay.
Mhm.
But as a driver, you tell everyone to put their belts on. Make sure everyone is
Mhm.
belted up correctly. Yeah, before you move off. Right, next.
Mirrors.
Good. And how many mirrors have you got?
3.
Yeah, there's this extra one. This is for my use. Yeah,
Yeah.
so ignore that one. So you got your centre mirror, left mirror, right mirror. How do you adjust your centre mirror?
You want... I forgot the actual term for it, but you want to be in your like neutral, your normal position before you adjust it.
That's it. Good. So
And you wanna make sure it incorporates the full back mirror. I mean the back window.
good. So you know how you just said in your neutral position, so
Mhm.
like your normal driving position. We mean, yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
What would happen if you move your body to the side and adjusted the mirror, and then sat back to your normal position?
It'd be adjusted to me here.
Yeah.
So now let's say here I can see the back, or like the majority of the back left and not the right.
Yeah.
So if I adjust it here so I can see the right, so now if I'm back in the middle, I'm more than likely going to be seeing more of the right than I am the left,
Yeah.
and that's going to
It's not
prohibit
gonna-
my view.
Good. It's not going to be the same position. So
Mhm.
if you could do that for me now. So just you don't need to use your right hand. So if you use, if
My
you move your
left.
hand a second, just place your hands like that.
Two
yeah?
fingers.
Yeah. Thumb and a finger. And how do you know it's adjusted correctly?
Because I should be able to see all of the mirror.
All of the mirror.
All of the back window, sorry.
Good.
Can I move it upwards like
Yeah.
that?
And why is it important not to actually touch the glass? When you-
Smudges,
That's it. And
things
that'll
like that.
distort your view. Yeah.
Limit view, yeah.
That's it. Good. Is that okay now?
Yeah. I want to ask, because I can see the entirety of the mirror, yeah, but you know on the bottom left and bottom right of the back window, it's not covered, but it's kind of, you see this part?
Yeah.
For both of them, it's only like the back.
Good.
Edges.
Yeah, I was just going to move on to that. So you know, in the side of your mirror, yeah,
Mhm.
you should be able to see a bit of. It's not your side mirrors. You know your centre mirror.
Yeah.
You know how you just said. You know, you should be able to see a bit of my head restraint
Yeah.
and a bit of yours.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay, that's perfect then.
Good. Side mirrors.
You should be able to see a bit of your car, but mainly the rest of the road. Am I right? Wrong?
Good. Yeah, just a tiny bit of your car, like I showed you in the video. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. And can you see a tiny bit of the car? Can you see more or less of it?
I can basically see. I feel as though I've got more view of the road than I do of the car anyway. So I think it should be fine.
But again, we just want to see the tiniest amount of our vehicle, yeah, okay, and not too much. So the more you can see of the road, better. But you've got to see some of your car in there, otherwise that view could
Yeah.
be of something all the way down there, which is no use to us, yeah. So even if they are adjusted correctly, yeah, if you hold the key for me, put the key into the ignition, and just turn it till the lights come on. That's it. That's what you call having the ignition on. So all the electrics and that will work, yeah, but the car's not actually, the engine's not on, yeah. So now you'll be able to adjust those mirrors. Okay. What are you doing? You gotta do it with your hand. Okay, close your window for me.
Oh, this car's got the mirror thing on here.
Yeah, it's electrical, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I think most of the cars have that electrical adjustment now, yeah. And even before that, yeah, it wasn't like you had to move them from the outside.
It's like a lever
Yeah,
thing, wasn't
inside,
it?
yeah. So see the L and the R there.
Yeah.
So what does that stand for, you reckon?
Left and right.
Yeah. So you want to adjust the left mirror or the right mirror?
I want to do my right first.
So put the switch to the R,
Yep.
and you know that button with the triangles on there.
Mhm.
Yeah. Push that anywhere you want. You see the mirror moving, yeah. So you can see. Remember, just a tiny bit of our car. Also, make sure it's not too high, not too low.
In terms of like height, how high of the car do I need to see and how low of the car do I need to see?
So there now, like it's got to be like
Because the
50-50. It's got to be,
the bottom I can see right now
yeah.
is literally the under part of this front handle. Just literally,
Okay.
I can see the under part of that handle.
So don't base it just on the handle, yeah. Just imagine there's a vehicle on the road now,
Yeah.
yeah, or a cyclist on the road. Would you be able to see him?
Yes.
Yeah.
Over that car's parked and I can still see
Yeah.
like a bit of it.
Yeah, the one that's parked in the, see, that's parked in the actual driveway to the side. That's not even in the road, yeah. So that's good. Yeah, so I mean you can easily see the whole of the road and the pavement as well on the other side, yeah.
Yeah. And I
And
can
this
see
one?
the pavement clearly there as well.
Good. And how much of the car can you see there?
My car or theirs,
Our car.
I can still see a decent portion of the car as
We don't
well.
want to see a decent portion.
I want to
That's it, good.
have it there more so I can see
That's-
more of the road.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Obviously, if it's too low, you'll only be able to see the road and the pavement here, and you won't be able to see. You can see a bit of the sky there as well.
Can I? Oh, in the distance.
Yeah,
a
in the
little bit.
distance. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Is it okay if the mirrors aren't symmetrical?
Yeah, as long as the views, like you can see what's like somebody's walking on the pavement there, like that car as well that you said that's parked in the distance. You can see that behind you, and there you could see the car parked on the other side. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. But again, you know the videos. You can go back to that. Check the view there. Again. Yeah, but this is fine. Okay. But you're again after a couple of lessons, you'll totally get used to what's a good view, what's not. Yeah. Okay. Right then. So the mirrors. What's the difference between the center mirror glass and the glass for the side mirrors? Do you know?
This is flat glass.
Yeah.
So this is more reflective of what we can see. So it's more real time of what I'm seeing. So
Good.
that car's exactly where that car is in terms of my vision.
Yeah. So it's real distance. Yeah.
Yeah, real distance. I can't remember. Is it Corviplex?
Convex.
Convex.
It doesn't matter if you don't remember that word. Just the mirrors are a bit curved.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a bit
The
curved.
glass is curved.
So it projects things at a distance, kind of, and like
Good.
a little smaller.
Yeah, but they've done that so you got a wider view though.
Mhm.
Yeah, so you can see what's on the side. Yeah.
Yeah.
So which mirror gives you a true picture?
This one.
That's why we always check our mirrors in pairs. Yeah. And can you see everything in your mirrors around your car?
I can see everything, but I can't see fully what's behind me.
Yeah. So remember in the video I mentioned the blind spots.
Mhm.
So where are the blind spots?
Here
That's it. Good.
and here.
That's it. Yeah. So there, where that lorry's parked on the other side of the gate there. Yeah. You know that part.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be able to see that in your mirrors anyway.
No.
So if somebody was crossing the road or somebody's pulling out a driver, you wouldn't be able to see that. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. And just so you know how you said that we get a different view in the mirror. So if you look in that center mirror, you can see the car behind us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Have a look in this mirror. Which mirror does it seem closer in?
This one.
That's it. Yeah, so that's how you can assess the difference. Yeah. Okay, so that's the cockpit roll done.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good knowledge there. Okay, well done for revising the videos. And now if you could just turn the ignition off for me. That's it. Right, controls, foot controls.
What about them?
Could you tell me what each one's called? So we've got 3 controls there, yeah.
Okay. Right. The left foot control. This is the clutch.
Yeah. You don't have to press it yet. Just tell me what they are.
This middle one is the brake, and the one on the right is the accelerator.
Good. What does the accelerator do?
Basically, lets me drive.
Lets you drive.
It provides fuel to the engine
That's better.
to allow it to run around.
That's it. Good. And so obviously speeds up the car.
Mhm.
Yeah. And when you take your foot off the accelerator, what happens?
Slow down.
That's it. Yeah. So people don't think, oh, that pedal is slowing the vehicle down. It does. So when you're driving, you see a hazard. First part of braking is easing off the accelerator. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Then the brake pedal. What does that do?
Stops the car or helps slow it down.
That's it. Good. And for both of those pedals, which foot would you use?
My right foot.
That's it. So could you place your heel so you can switch from one to the other?
Yeah, I want to have it the right distance so I can
Yeah.
just pivot.
Even that, your foot's a tiny bit too high. Slide
You
your
want
foot.
to be further back.
Yeah, so you can use just the front ball part of your foot. Yeah.
Yes.
See, because if you use the base of your foot, yeah, it's a lot hard to sense how much you're pressing the pedal. If you use the front ball part, yeah,
Yeah.
you'll feel it a lot more, and you'll be able to press the pedals. Even now, you can slide it a tiny bit more down for me. Bit more, bit more, bit more, bit more. Okay, try it there now.
That's more of the top of. Actually, no, that's the top of the ball of my.
That's it.
I
Yeah.
was feeling it with my toes. I'm
Yeah,
thinking,
and now there we go.
this is literally the ball.
Yeah.
And this is like
Yeah.
ball toes.
Yeah. So you know when anybody watching, you know when people say they can't press the pedals lightly and they press them too much and that, yeah, because their foot is placed
Too high.
normally. Okay. So the brake pedal, yeah, and the accelerator pedal. How much would you press it?
Like fraction by fraction, isn't it? Or bit
So
by bit.
describe a fraction to me with your fingers.
So imagine, yeah, this is how much I'm pushing it first.
Yeah.
Then I want to do the exact same, so about this much, and then this much, and then this
That'll do.
much.
As long as you got that as a fraction, that's fine.
Progressively.
That'll do. Yeah, well done. And when you're braking, what kind of warning do people behind us get?
The back lights will like kind of flash.
They
Like
don't-
not flash, like come on, I mean.
Yeah, what colour?
Is it white, like yellow,
No,
orange,
no,
red?
red.
Red.
Yeah, the orange ones, amber ones are for the indicators.
Yeah.
Okay, the brake lights will always be red. So when we're driving, if you see red lights at the back of the car, come on, that means they're braking. Okay, so good. And now just before we move on to the clutch, the brakes. Yeah, when you do press the brake pedal, it works on all four wheels. Like you've ridden a bike before, haven't you? Yeah. So obviously, when you ride your bike, you have the brake on the right and the left.
Brake on the left, yeah.
So
This is for all.
Yeah. So you're the front and the back. This is for all. Yeah. Okay. So it's a lot similar to actually riding a bike as well. The controls, the accelerator or the pedals. Yeah. And obviously the brake is the brake. Yeah. Now the clutch. What's that? What does that do?
The clutch. Right. The way I can remember it best is like this separates the plates between the engine and like the brakes kind of. So it allows me to filter through speed. So once I detach the plates by pressing the clutch down, this allows me to I'll be able to move the gear stick into the correct gear, which will help me adjust my speed. And then once I've selected the gear, I release the clutch and the plates connect, and that allows me to smoothly.
Not bad at all. Not bad, yeah. Okay. I like the way you're going into detail, but always try and keep it simple as you can, yeah. So you push the clutch down to change gears, Yeah.
Yeah.
You use to move and stop the car.
Mhm.
Like so when you push the clutch down, you just explain the plate separate, allows you to change gears. Then, you know when you bring the clutch pedal up, how should it be brought up?
Slowly.
Slowly. Yeah. So you know that connection between the plates, it's got to be nice and slow.
Mhm.
If you bring it up fast, those plates clash together. That's when the engine cuts off. Yeah. You know when you separate the plates, does that have to be done slowly as well, or can you do that quicker?
If I remember from the last thing that I watched, I think you can just push it straight down, can't
That's
you?
yeah, because you're separating. That's so you can push the clutch down. When you push it down, doesn't matter.
Mhm.
You can whack it down. Yeah, that's the only pedal you can push down fully and quick. Yeah, none of the other two. Yeah, okay. And which foot would you always use for the clutch?
Left.
That's it. Okay, brilliant. That's enough knowledge. Like I said, if you feel you need to recap on the video, just go back.
Yeah.
Go back and watch them again. Yeah. Okay. Now the hand controls, the handbrake or parking brake. Okay, what's that there for?
To stabilize the car, this is mainly for the back two brakes.
Yeah, for the back tires. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean,
so,
yeah, back tyres.
So when you say stabilize, what do you mean?
But it's forcibly stop, like just completely stop them.
Yeah. So should you use that while we're moving?
No.
See, only once you've stopped. You always stop the car with the foot brake.
Mhm.
Use that to secure the vehicle so it doesn't roll back or forth. Yeah, it just locks the back wheels for you. Yeah.
Can you pull this in an emergency when driving?
Nah, you just press your
Always
foot brake.
brake,
Yeah,
yeah.
because what if you pull that? Yeah, it just locks the back wheels. That
Mhm.
could cause the car to skid.
Yeah.
Okay, and plus, you know when you press the foot brake,
Yeah.
people get the red light warning at the back.
Mhm.
With
They
the
don't get any warning,
Nah,
do they? Yeah.
not with that one. Yeah. So let's practice bring it on and off. Yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
So it's on at the moment. So to push it down, yeah. Do you know what you have to do?
To push it down, will this move back?
Nah.
No. Okay, cool. To push it down, I need to grab it firmly,
Yep.
press the button in.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I need to pull it up first
Yeah.
slightly.
Just
press
just
the
a pull
button,
and press together. Go on. That's it.
and
And
then
push it down. Good.
and then let go.
Yeah. See, nothing's happened because we're on a flat surface. Yeah. Okay. So if we're on a hill now, yeah, if we're uphill,
We'd slide down.
yeah, right back, roll back, or down, or roll forward, yeah, and put it on for me. Well done. I like the way you just board it up, yeah, and then you let go of the button before you let it go.
fully.
Yeah, what a lot of people do is as well, they'll bring it up, yeah, and then they let go of the handbrake and the button together, so it drops back down about that much, so it's not fully applied.
Mhm.
Okay, so just like you did, holding it up, then go the button, then let go of the handbrake. Yeah. Okay. The gears. So this car's got 6 forward gears
Mhm.
and 1 reverse gear. Yeah. Okay. And tell me what you know about the gears.
Basically, different speed level. So if you wanna higher up the speed, so if you wanna go about, when you're moving off, if I remember correctly, if you're moving off, you want to be in first gear, 0
That's
to
it.
10 miles per hour.
Good.
And then as you increase your speed, so 2 would be 10 to 20, 3 would be 20 to 30, 4 would be
That's enough.
30
Good.
to 40.
Yeah. I just know that you've watched the videos and know what you're on about. Yeah. So if you put the clutch pedal down, can you show me how to get gear 1? Keep the clutch pedal down. Yeah.
Gear 1. See, this will be a challenge because there were different ways of like holding it.
Just do it. Just do it. Don't worry.
So I think gear 1, it's right. Oh,
Okay.
was I meant to hold it left side or
That's,
right side?
that's the first time I've seen anyone change it like that. It's like a karate move or something. Okay, but keep the clutch down. Put it back into neutral for me. So just pop it down. That's it. Okay. How can you tell it's in neutral?
It's smack bang in the center.
Yeah, and but how can you check? Sometimes even when it's in gear 3 or 4, it can look in the center. Do you know?
Actually don't.
Move it to the left and right for me. So it moves to the left and right. Yeah. If you move your hand, if it's in any gear, now try and move it to the left and right.
It won't move.
Feel the difference.
So if it's out of gear, it'll always be able to move left and right. Okay.
That's it. Yeah. So you know you got it into gear 1, but when you use the palming technique, your palm should be like this. So forcing it this way and then up
So
here.
like that.
Yeah.
See, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember from the right. So I don't know where I held it like.
Ready? Go on, try it again.
So wait,
That's it.
this way.
Yeah.
That's weird. That is
Go on. It doesn't have to be like fully like that. Yeah. As long as even if it's like that's it there.
like this.
Yeah. There we go.
See,
It'll just automatically push it that way, yeah, and up, and you won't get any other gear by mistake. Okay.
so that's in gear 1.
Yeah, and now for gear 2, sorry, what was you gonna ask?
Do I have to push it further for reverse? I can't remember.
Good question. Okay,
Or is it in
if
the same
you put it into
place?
neutral, So even if you push it all this way now, it won't go into reverse. Yeah, there's a safety hatch here. Look. Yeah, that needs to be pulled up, and then it'll make it. Then it'll let you push the gear further, and then it'll go into reverse. So don't worry about it going into reverse.
Okay.
It will not go into reverse even if you push all there, as long as you don't lift this up.
It's that silver thing.
Yeah.
Here? Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Okay.
Perfect.
So put into gear 1 again for me. Good. Now, if you look at gear 2, if you move your hand a second, see these are the lines. It's in the same line. Yeah. So keep it pushed this way and straight down for me. That's it. That's gear 2. Okay. And pop into neutral. And check it's in neutral. Good. And you can take your foot off the clutch. Sorted. Right. So we don't really have to go through the gears today because we're only going to be using gear 1 to move off. Yeah. Okay. Indicator stalk. What do we use that for?
We want to use this for indicating left or right, so letting people know where we're gonna turn.
That's it. Good. Could you show me how you'd indicate left?
If you want to indicate left, you use your fingers. So you don't really want to take your hand off. You want to keep them on and just use your finger really, and push it down for left. Push it up for right.
Good. And cancel it.
Middle.
Bolden. Yeah. And how do you know the indicator's on while you're in the car?
It should have a flashing arrow light on here.
Brilliant. And what colour are the indicators outside?
Orange.
Good. Yeah. So you have one at the front, one by your side mirror,
Yeah.
and one at the back. Yeah. So there's 3. Okay. And so the indicators, the other stuff, the wipers. So he's raining a little bit. Yeah. Okay. So that's the wiper lever on the right. The stalk. Yeah. Okay. What we'll do is when we switch the engine on, yeah, I'll talk you through.
Yeah.
How to use that. Yeah. Okay. So if you look at the dials now on the front. Yeah.
Those.
Yeah. What does that show you on the left?
On the left is my revs per minute.
Good. Yeah. And what does that measure?
The amount of revs that I'm using.
Yeah. How much gas you're pressing? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So we can go through that when we switch the car on now. Yeah. Okay. So switching the car on. You know how you did it earlier? How you put the ignition on? Could you do that for me, please?
Also, do you know the revs? That helps you know how fuel effective you're being as well, isn't it?
Yeah, but how much gas you're using? Obviously, the higher, like, you know, when you change your gear, yeah, like explained in the video, you know about roughly how many revs you should change it at?
1,000.
2,000. 1,000, like when we set the gas to move off, yeah.
Yeah.
About 2,000 revs.
Yeah.
Okay. And if you keep changing it too late, yeah.
Or if you're going too fast and your gear's too low, aren't you wasting more revs? Yeah.
Yeah. And that'll waste more fuel. So put the ignition on for me first. That's it. Now in this car, to start the car, yeah, you need to put the clutch pedal fully down, yeah. Okay, to start the car. Can you see all the lights that have come on? Yeah, all those lights should go off apart from this round circle.
Other than the revs.
No, you know the round circle, the red one.
Oh, that one. Yeah.
You know what that's for?
I'm not sure.
It tells you that your handbrake's on. Okay, so if you put the clutch pedal fully down for me, and turn the key.
Sorry, what was that thing at the top? There was a light up here at the very top, and when I pushed it went.
So if anything stays on, yeah, then you need to worry about it. Then what we do is we look in the handbook, yeah. Okay, if you're not familiar with what signs, it tells you what it's for, yeah. Okay. So that one there, that's the engine warning light.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you're driving, that should not be on. That means something's wrong with your engine. Yeah. The orange one.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you got your fuel one.
Yeah.
The red one. You got your battery one there.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they should all go off.
Yeah.
Okay.
So turn the car on for me. That's it. Let it go. As soon as it's on, just let go of the key. Yeah. Okay. And now you can take your foot off the clutch. That's it. So most of the new cars have got this feature where to start it, you need to press the clutch pedal fully down. Okay. And like we did, always make sure the vehicle's in neutral. Yeah. Before you start. Obviously, with this car, you have to put the clutch down. Yeah. Okay. So that will automatically prevent your car from jumping forward when you do. If you did start it in gear, yeah. So say it was in gear 1 and didn't have that feature where you have to keep the clutch down. When you start the engine, it wouldn't start; it will just jump forward, and that could be dangerous if you're parked close to something. Yeah. Okay, that's so you always have to make sure it's in neutral. Yeah. Okay. Right. So yeah, the rev counter, and over there your speedometer. Okay, and we've got the digital one in the middle. See that 0 in the middle, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, and then underneath the speedometer on the right, yeah? We've got the fuel. Yeah, how much fuel you got, yeah?
Oh, yeah, right there.
Yeah. Obviously, that's going to be my responsibility to make sure that we've got enough fuel, yeah? Okay, the wipers. So switching on the wipers. So you know that lever there on the right?
Yep.
Gently push that up for me. That's it. That's put your wipers on auto. Yeah, which means
It'll do it every so often.
yeah, depending on
How much rain's
yeah.
there.
So push it up once more. That's on manual. That's low speed. Push it up once more. That's on fast speed. Yeah, push it down all the way for me. Once more. That's it. So that's off. Let it go. So you know how you just pushed it down? That just puts you on just the once. Yeah.
So if I do...
Yeah, that's it.
Ah.
Okay. Now push it up for me, just the once, and we'll leave it there.
Okay.
Okay. Right. So if you could switch the engine off. Cool.
Can I do it all in one go, or does it have to be slowly?
So what you need, you should always put the ignition on. Yeah. Wait for the light to go off. Yeah. And then start it. Yeah. Okay. Because a lot of the cars have that feature where it's better for the engine. You don't just want to start it straight away. Okay. Right then. Moving on. We spent a lot of time going through the controls. This is how long it normally takes. Yeah, but
It's good for my memory.
I think like with you went into a lot of detail, which is good. Which is good. Yeah, you've really been working hard on those videos. Yeah, which is good. But now I want to get onto moving and stopping. Yeah,
The important part.
yeah. Well, this is important as well. Understanding. You know how you got the understanding of the controls. You've got a good understanding. Obviously, that's going to help you now with the rest of it. Now, yeah. Okay. So for moving off, yeah. What routine do we use?
The POM routine.
Good. What does that stand for?
Oh, I always forget the P. Okay, it is prepare,
Well done.
observe, move.
Good. Yeah. So to prepare the vehicle, what do we do?
Make sure we're in neutral, handbrake. So we've checked our...
so you do that when you start, yeah. Okay. You know, before you start the vehicle. But to move the car, how do we prepare it? So you said obviously we use the POM routine, which is prepare.
Oh, is it we need to feel that biting point?
Brilliant. Good. Yeah. So which gear do we need to select?
Gear 1.
Gear 1. And what do we do with the clutch to feel the biting point?
Press it down slowly until you feel like a vibration.
Press it down slowly. It's already down because we selected our gear. So obviously you put the clutch fully down to select the gear. Then how do you feel the biting point? By putting it more down or bringing it up?
Bring it up.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
once I've selected the gear, I bring it up more.
Remember that you gave me good knowledge on the clutch plates.
Yeah.
Yeah. You get that. So you know when you bring the clutch pedal up, what happens to the plates?
Oh, okay. If I use it like that, so once I bring the clutch pedal up, I need to feel the vibrations of the plates
That's it,
slowly
good.
connecting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See that knowledge there? That made sense now, didn't it?
Yeah, that's bridged the
Good.
gap.
Well done. Yeah. We also need to before we actually get the biting point is set the gas. What do you mean by that?
Right foot on the accelerator.
Yeah, right from the accelerator, yeah. And we depress it gently, yeah. So we get just above 1,000 revs. So we've got enough gas to move off. Okay? And so that means your vehicle is prepared. Yeah, the next part was observe. So what do you mean by that?
So I want to make sure that before I'm pulling off, I want to make sure that there's no oncoming cars, there's no basically no obstacles in my way.
Yeah, as well as cars, what other stuff are you looking out for?
Pedestrians and cyclists.
Brilliant.
Cyclists mainly, I
Good.
think.
Where do we normally do observations from? So what do we need to check?
So we need to check. It's left to right, is it?
Good.
Yeah. So we wanna when we do it, we wanna check our left blind spot first. Then we wanna check our left mirror.
Yeah.
Then we wanna check central mirrors. Then right mirror, and then right blind spot.
Good. Yeah. And also look ahead, make sure there's no oncoming vehicle. There could be a vehicle coming from ahead that wants to park.
Would you want to look ahead when you're looking centre,
Yeah.
or would you want to look ahead after you're blind?
When you're looking in the centre, yeah. Okay. And as you're doing these observations, you're going to assess if it's safe or not, yeah. Or necessary as well to signal. Like in this kind of situation,
No one's here.
there is a junction, yeah, behind us, and see that other lane of car there,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. Will they be able to see our signal?
I don't think they'll be able to see it from here.
Yeah. Like look at that car now. Like we can see that car, can't we?
Yeah.
If we had a signal on, we'll be able to notice.
Yeah.
So if anybody's in a vehicle and they can see our signal, it's best to apply it, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. And then once you've done your observations and if it's safe, we're going to move the car. Yeah. What do we need to do to move the car?
We want to move right, and then when we want to.
But before we move right, what do we need to do?
Accelerator.
Before the accelerator, what do we need to release?
Handbrake.
That's it. Good. Release handbrake. That's going to be holding the car. Yeah. Okay. And then
Once handbrake's down,
yeah.
accelerate.
Accelerate. We're already going to have enough acceleration. Yeah. Okay. But what do we need to do with the clutch?
Have it up.
Yeah, but don't bring it up quickly. Yeah. After the whiting point, once you release the handbrake, you're going to bring it up like a step at a time. If you bring it up quickly, plates are going to clash together, and you're going to end up stalling.
So after the biting point, and we know that they're connected, is it fine to have my foot off the clutch, or do you want it always on?
Yeah, we do want to bring it off, but I don't want you to be thinking after the biting point, foot off. Yeah, after the biting point, how did I explain you're going to bring it up?
Slowly.
Yeah, so put your hand like this. So you've got the biting point now. So get the biting point. Imagine you got the biting point. That's it. That was too quick. Yeah. So get the biting point first. That's it. So you got the bite there now. The plates are touching. After that, yeah, once you release the handbrake, how are you going to bring the clutch pedal up?
Slowly.
That's it, like that. Yeah, that's slow. Like doing steps 1, 2, 3, and then off. Then you can bring it off. Yeah. Okay. And so your vehicles are going to start moving. And then where do you want to position? What's your normal driving position on the road?
We want to be 1 meter away from the curb on the
Good.
left. So we want to pull right, and then we want to straighten up by going left again to get middle.
That's it. How much would you need to steer to the right to get that meter away from the curb? Do you know? So put your hands on the steering. The steering won't turn because the car's off anyway. But yeah, probably a bit too much. That is. That's it.
About halfway between here and this, a bit there.
Yeah.
About 11.
So when you say 11, what do you mean by that? So see, your hands on 11 now, yeah. Okay. So obviously you're thinking about the clock face. I don't normally go into that, but if you make sense to you, that's absolutely fine. You do what makes sense to you, yeah. So when you're holding the steering, all you do is look. You just need to push it like that.
Yeah. So this would from 10 and 2 it'd be to 11 3 kind
Okay.
of. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Good. Right. So then we're just going to drive a short distance. Then I'm going to make you park up on the left. Yeah. Okay. So when we park up, yeah, what machine do we use?
MSM.
Good.
No, MSM.
Yeah, MSM. Good. What does that stand for?
Mirrors. Almost said move. Mirrors.
Yeah.
Signal.
Yeah.
And then move or maneuver.
Maneuver. Good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So which mirrors would we check?
So we want to check. Is it in an order or is it specific, like any?
So you always check your centre mirror first because that's your main
Centre,
mirror,
yeah.
which gives you a true picture. Yeah. But then which other mirror?
We want to check centre and then we want to check left because we pull in onto the left.
That's it. And what could be in that 1 meter gap?
A cyclist or someone just
That's it.
standing there.
Good. So yeah, cyclist main the thing we're looking for. So see that car? So we can see his signal there, can't we? He just moved off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I see that clearly.
Yeah. So that does help us, doesn't it?
Mhm.
We know what they're doing. Right. So yeah. After the mirrors, yeah. How are we going to tell everyone that we're actually parking up?
We want to signal by using the indicator.
That's it. Yeah. See, once you've signalled, then we're allowed to slow down because then we've warned people around us that we are slowing down. Yeah, that's why it's important to use that mirror, signal, then the maneuver routine. Yeah, some people, what they do is they don't even check their mirrors, they don't signal, they start braking straight away. Yeah, what if someone's close behind you? What would happen?
Well, if you've already started slowing down without the signal, that person's going to carry on going at their normal speed, and then it'll be hard for them to stop, and then that will cause congestion, I'm guessing.
Yeah, even worst case scenario, they could hit the back of you because they're not expecting you to brake, are they?
No.
Yeah, that's why this routine is so important, mirror, signal, maneuver. Yeah, okay. And then when we park up, yeah, we've always got to make sure it's a safe place. What kind of place wouldn't be safe to park up?
Like yellow lines, like literally on junctions. I think it was 10 on the video. It said at least you got to be at least 10 meters away.
Good.
And then like bus stops and things. Why would you park in a bus stop?
Yeah. Some people do though, yeah. Remember this, yeah. So in future lessons, if you park near a bus stop, I'm going to replay this part. Okay, right. So yeah, and then once you've done your signal, make sure we're at a safe place as well, yeah, to park up, yeah. What are you going to do with your right foot?
While I'm manoeuvring.
Yeah. So after the signal, what are you going to do with your right foot?
After the signal, I want to slowly take my right foot off the accelerator. Not off, but like slowly take it off.
No,
and then
you can just take it off.
fully off.
Yeah. You take it off the accelerator. What pedal are we going to cover?
We're going to cover, not press, we're going to cover the brake.
That's it. You know what cover means?
You just have it on it, but you don't want to press it.
That's it. Good. Yeah. And as you're doing this as well, yeah, after your signal, yeah, and just before you start to slow down, you're going to get your normal parking position. So this is our parking position, nice and close to the curb. Yeah. Okay, without touching it. If you struggle with this, we can give reference points. Yeah. And we'll see how you go first. Okay, some people just don't really struggle with it. A lot of people do. If you do, I can give you some reference points for it. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. Then you're going to cover the brake, and then what are you going to do with the clutch pedal? When you want to stop the car?
With the clutch, you want to push it straight down.
That's it. So the plates are
Completely
separated.
detach the plates.
That's it, and they're not moving.
Yeah.
They're not connected. The engine's not
Unplug
connected to
the
the
power.
wheels. Good. That's the good way to put it. Unplug the power. Well done. And then you're going to gently tap the brake to stop the car. Remember, you said a fraction before. Just that much. Yeah, really gently. Yeah. Okay. Once the car's stopped, you're going to secure the car. How do you secure the car?
Ooh, we want to keep our feet on the brake at the moment. We want to pull the handbrake up, and we want to set the gear stick into neutral, and once all that's done, then you can take your foot off.
Sorted. Yeah, because if you take your feet off and you're on a slight slope, the car could start rolling back. If you take your foot off the clutch while you're in gear 1, what's going to happen, do you know?
If I take my foot off while I'm in gear 1,
You know, when you parked
will
up...
we stall?
Yeah, it's going to stall. Right. Are we ready to move off then, yeah? Yeah, come on, let's do it. Yeah, okay. So, like I said,
worried.
you know the first lesson, that's where this much talking.
Yeah.
Because we have to go through all the controls and make sure you got the knowledge you have. Yeah, it's been brilliant. Yeah, the
Whether or
knowledge.
not I remember it while moving.
Yeah. Okay. So no, but what you're gonna do? I don't expect you to remember it yourself now. So you know when you first do something and you haven't done it before, yeah. So if you've got the knowledge, yeah, that doesn't mean you're gonna be able to do it perfectly practically.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's where a lot of instructors and learners do go wrong as well. Yeah. Just because they got the knowledge doesn't mean you'll be able to do.
You need to learn experience-wise.
Exactly. Yeah, so practically you still need those lessons and the experience. So the alternate driving course is going to help you with the knowledge, like you see Brandon's got enough knowledge there. But now doing it, me as the instructor, obviously I'm going to fully help him. So I'm going to fully talk you through the stuff first, yeah. And I'm going to take responsibility to make sure everything's safe, yeah. Okay, and then we'll hand over more as you start getting comfortable with it, yeah. Because we haven't got long left now of this lesson anyway.
That was only one watch of each video as well. And that, I don't know if it's like a perfect reflection of the videos or if it's just me, but after watching one video, like each video, I mean, once, after making notes, it's all there. Very concise.
I think you know what helps is that you're trained to become a teacher. You understand? And
retention.
Yeah, and you're going into a lot of detail. Like if you watch Tazzy had this information, she didn't go into that much detail. That's why I think we've taken a bit longer. Yeah, but that's fine. Like I said, some people like to be thorough with the knowledge, and you've been very good with it. Yeah. Okay. Right. But let's move off now. Yeah. So I'm going to fully talk you through it. So I'm going to tell you what to do. I'm not going to press any pedal. Yeah. Unless you don't react in time. Yeah. And if I do press it, I'll let you know why. Yeah. So you're going to be in charge of all the controls, but I'm going to tell you what to do. Yeah. Is that okay? Yeah.
Yep.
So right, if you start the car for me.
Just feeling the ball point there. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Now where should the clutch be to start the car?
Clutch should be pressed down.
Yeah. To turn on the engine.
Everything was already in neutral and everything.
Yeah, that's fine. So you don't have to. Don't just start the car for me. That's it. Okay. Select gear 1 for me. Good. And now if you could just set the gas for me. So press it really gently. So you get to just above 1000 revs. That's it.
And
Good.
hold it here.
Yeah, hold it there. Keep it there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now slowly bring that clutch pedal up till you feel the vibration, the place join. Bit more. That's it. You feel
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
Put it back down. Put it back down. See how that noise started happening? That was too high there. The car was trying to move.
Yeah.
Yeah. So bring it up again. That's it. That's right there. See, that was too high. That's too high. Put it down a bit.
Yeah.
See,
That's perfect. Yeah, I can feel that.
See, when it's making that noise, that means it's too high.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the car will start moving even though the handbrake's on, because the engine is a lot more powerful. Yeah. So keep your feet still there now. Yeah. That's the car prepared. So observations. Check your left blind spot for me, please. Okay. Keep that
I
foot
feel
still.
that pressure.
Yeah. Put it down a tiny fraction. That's it there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So left blind spot.
Yep.
Make sure there's no one there. Left mirror. Make sure there's nobody walking on the pavement.
Yep.
Check your center mirror, so that make sure no one's overtaking. Look ahead, that no one's coming in front. Check your right mirror, that nobody's overtaking. Right blind spot.
Yep.
As we're doing these, now let's put our right signal on, because we are quite close to that junction. Just in case somebody does turn into the road. Don't put your clutch up here. Keep your feet still. Yeah. Now put your hand on the handbrake for me, please.
Yep.
Yeah. Now check your right blind spot, right mirror and right blind spot again. Keep your right hand on the steering wheel. Okay. So it's safe at the moment. So release the handbrake and keep your feet still, please. That's it. Good. Slowly bring the clutch up a bit higher. Steer to the right. Good. A bit more steering. That's enough. Excellent. Cancel your signal. Take your foot fully off the clutch for me now. Steer back to the left. That's it. Straighten up for me. This is a good position now. Well done. Steer slightly to the right. That's good. Well done. Now we're going to park up soon. Yeah. Check your centre mirror and left mirror.
Yep.
Signal left. Off the gas. Cover the brake, please. Just cover the brake. That's it. Good. Steer to the right a bit. Steer to the right. To the right. That's it. A bit more. Clutch pedal fully down.
Yep.
Gently brake now. Keep your feet still there now.
Mhm.
Okay. Handbrake up. Select neutral. Cancel your signal. And take off your feet. How did that feel?
It felt fine. It felt fine. Other than before we started moving off, I have to kind of remember to keep my feet there, because it doesn't feel like I'm actually moving it, but I am moving it.
Yeah.
But that felt smooth. I kind of liked that driving bit. That was
Good.
good.
Not bad for your first attempt. Yeah. Let's so obviously we've got the end of the road coming up there. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. We've got just enough space to just try it again. Yeah. Because we're not supposed to go really close to the junction. Yeah. But this is industrial estate, so we'll just try it there. It's not very high risk. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. But any questions? Anything you didn't understand there?
Not really. Nothing comes to mind other than I just need to be more comfortable with moving and checking windows and mirrors.
Obviously all that's not gonna come straight away. It's gonna come with practice. Yeah. Don't expect for you to like have the knowledge and try it once or twice and it to be perfect straight away. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's try that again. I'll fully talk you through it again. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So we're just gonna move and just basically stop just where that guy's walking. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. So if you could put the clutch pedal fully down.
Okay, let me get my feet there. That seemed fine.
Yep, that's fine.
Clutch fully
Yeah,
down.
always keep at least one hand on the steering. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. And now select gear 1 for me. Set the gas, please. Good. Slowly bring the clutch pedal up to the biting point. Well done. That's fine there. Now keep your feet still.
Mhm.
Okay. Now check your left blind spot for me. Left mirror.
Yep.
Center mirror. Look ahead. Check your right mirror. Okay, let's signal right. Check your right blind spot.
Yep.
Keep your feet still, please. Handbrake down. Try not to look down. Look ahead. Look ahead. Good. Steer slightly to the right. Cancel your signal. Take your foot off the clutch pedal slowly. Now we're going to park up on the left. Center mirror, left mirror.
Yep.
Signal left. Steer slightly to the left. Cover the brake pedal, please. Cover the brake.
Yep.
Steer slightly to the right. A bit more to the right. Clutch pedal fully down. And gently brake. Brake a bit more. Good. Keep your feet still. Handbrake up. neutral, cancel your signal, and take your feet off the pedals. Okay.
And that was only a smaller distance, and
The thing is, you listened really well, and you carried out. You know, when I was telling you, you did it. Okay. Sometimes, like, it doesn't, like, even when we give you the instructions, you still, because you're not familiar with the controls and that. Yeah, it doesn't always happen, which is not a problem. Okay. Any questions there?
no,
Good.
nothing comes to mind.
Which is a good thing, yeah.
I know.
Okay. So what we got about another five minutes, yeah. So we're off road here now. Yeah. What we'll do is we'll turn the car around, and then we'll try it again, yeah. Okay. We might try it with a little bit less help. We'll discuss that once we've turned the car around, yeah. Okay. But the other thing, what I want you to do is, you know, when you're doing your checks, when I ask you to check your mirrors and that, yeah, don't spend too long.
Just like a quick check.
Yeah. You do want to check. You want to look so you can observe, but you're like there. Then there, it's a
bit slow with it, yeah.
A bit slow with it, yeah. And even when we're going to move off, yeah, it's like normal. Like, you know, when you first start to drive, it's so you're just naturally looking at the pedals or the controls, or like you're looking at the handbrake, yeah. So when you were looking down at the handbrake, I asked you not to look there, look ahead. Yeah, rather be looking ahead and checking your mirrors, because if you're looking down,
I'm not looking around.
That's the situation can easily change. That's why we're checking that blind spot a couple of times before we're moving off, yeah, because the situation can easily change.
And I think a lot of that will come with the practice.
Of course. Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to turn the car around now, yeah. I've got the controls here. So for this part, I'm just going to control the car for you, okay? And what you're going to do, this is going to give you a good chance to practice the steering. So, you know, when you steer, we want to try and avoid overlapping our hands. We use what we call the push and pull technique, yeah, where we feed the steering wheel through our hands.
Similar to this?
Yeah. So, let's say you do it now, yeah, you'll have a chance to practice. So keep your feet away from the pedals, yeah?
Yep. Also, does it matter if I've got 4 fingers around, or because I tend to have 3 just in case?
That's fine, as long as you're a grip there, like that, the way you're holding it's fine. It's not a big deal. Okay? Right. So if you could steer all the way to the right for me now, please. So go on, keep steering. Let's see if you can steer quicker. See, we're not using the technique correctly yet. Don't worry, that's normal. So now I want you to start steering to the left for me, please. Okay, keep it there. Right. And now, so see, there is a vehicle there, yeah, but we can see the signal on, yeah. Okay, that's why signals are beneficial. So now, start steering to the left, please, as quick as you can, please. See, at the moment, you're only using that left hand, yeah? You're only using that left hand. So try and, when you're pushing down with the left, push it up with your right. Okay. And now, when we start moving forward, if you could steer to the right as quick as you can, please. Go on, more. Okay, we're just gonna make it, that's fine. Steer back to the left now, please. That's it, that's enough for now. And now straighten your wheel for me. This way to the left, steer to the left more. That's a bit more to the left, please. And now steer to the right side, straight there. That's it. Straighten your wheels. That's it. So when I say straighten, just so.
Okay.
Okay, we ready?
Aye, Captain.
So, yeah, you know that steering technique, yeah? What I want you to do is, before the next lesson, play push and pull. Yeah, so it's more, I haven't even got anything at the back.
And that's just for more full control, isn't it, rather than one hand?
Yeah, so what you were doing is, you were going like,
one-handed. Yeah, if I'm going left,
yeah,
I'm pulling left. If I'm going right, I'm pulling left.
Yeah, okay, where it should be like, down, up, down, so your hands meet at the top and bottom. Yeah, you can practice that at home with the plate or something as well. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Right then, so you know, when we teach you, yeah, okay, as instructors, we give you different levels of help. So you know, the first couple of times we just did it, I fully talked you through everything. We call that fully guiding you through it. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Then we have a level where we're helping you less. We call it prompting, where we're still helping you, but it's with questions. Like, instead of saying to you, check your center mirror, check your left mirror, yeah, I'm going to say to you, which mirrors? Yeah, so I'm prompting you to do it, but you don't have to verbally answer me. You just do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you reckon you're ready for that level?
Yeah, I'm just gonna say POM and MSM in my mind for
Good.
the entire
Good.
time.
But I'll be chucking in questions all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then obviously after that, then the level is independent where you're doing it yourself. Okay. So these are the 3 levels of instruction that we normally try and keep to. Okay, so we've always got to make sure, like obviously with any new subject, we're fully going to talk you through it anyway. But as you get better at it, the whole aim is for you to be independent on it. Yeah.
I think I remember the moving off.
Okay. Let's. Is it okay if I prompt you through this time?
Yeah.
Okay. So there's questions, and then so you got a bit more responsibility here as well now. Okay. So ready?
Yes.
Where should the clutch be?
Clutch should be.
So again, you don't have. If you want to answer me, you can, but I just want you to do it.
Okay.
Okay. So good. And which gear? Good. How much gas do we need? Good. Now, what are you going to do with your left foot? What point are you going to get? Well done. And where are you going to look now? Okay, and which signal? Okay, put the clutch pedal down a tiny fraction. Bit more. That's it. See the noise that was happening, yeah? Okay, that would have made your car move there now, yeah? Okay, and now which check should we do again just before moving off? Good. And where should the handbrake be? Good. And what's your normal position? Good. And where should your left foot be now? Well done. What are you going to do with the signal? Well done. Okay, so now we're going to park up on the left, yeah? Okay, so don't get your parking position just yet. Which mirrors? Which signal? Good. Where should your right foot be? Where should your right foot be? Good. Steer slightly to the right, right. A bit more to the right. That's it. Straighten your wheel. Where should the clutch be? Where should the clutch be? For stopping. Good. How do we stop? Well done. How do we secure the vehicle now? Well done. And how did that feel?
It felt more in my hands. Even though you were asking me questions, it was forcing me to be okay. I need to do this. I need to do that. Rather than you saying do this, do that, do that.
That's
this. So it's like I need to do this. It's in my hands.
That's it. Good. See how we're transferring a bit more responsibility to you.
You
Understand? Yeah. Okay. So that's why it's important. You know, it's obviously you're going to become a teacher as well. When you have students, you've got to make sure with something they don't know, you fully educate them on it. And when they have got the knowledge, then you help them a bit less. Otherwise, you're never going to get independent on it. Yeah. Okay. So all that is yeah. How do you think? Is there anything you felt you could have done better?
Quicker looking on the mirrors. So I want to be vigilant, but I also want to get that done like sooner.
Good.
Be more spatially aware of where my car is when I'm driving. So I want to be middle.
Yes. On that point, driving position wasn't too bad. You know, you're parking up here.
I got too close.
Yeah. Okay. So the way you can judge that, yeah. So if you look out the front now, see there are cones in our way. Yeah. You know the pavement. Whereabout is it coming in on your screen?
It's coming in on the left.
Yeah, but whereabout on your screen is it coming in?
Middle.
Yeah,
middle of my car.
Yeah, so you know that point where it's coming in. Can you remember that point for me, where the curb is coming in?
So what do you mean?
So you got the pavement, you got the curb, yeah, by the cones, yeah. I don't know, are the cones blocking you? See, the curb is going to be touching your screen at some point somewhere. You know what I mean? You know, in the moving off video where I talked. Obviously, in that video, I used to have stickers on my car and that, yeah. And the pavement was coming in on one of the markers. But even here now,
it should be on the left of my car, shouldn't it?
So forget the left. So hold steering wheel for me. See, it's important to understand these, yeah. Okay. So if you know when you're looking at your screen now, yeah, you can see the pavement. The pavement should be touching, like this part here somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where is it touching? The exact point. So don't move your head. Sit normal.
It's touching the middle.
Yeah. So you got this bobble thing here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it just?
It's on the right of that.
That's it. That's your point. You know, whenever you park up here, that's where it should be coming. What you're doing is you're bringing the pavement more over to that side, which means you're too close. Do you get that?
So
Yeah.
the pavement should be left of the bottom.
Where it is now. Just where it is now.
Okay.
For your parking. Obviously, for your driving, it's going to be different. Yeah. Okay, so these kind of points kind of help you judge, but obviously these are there just to start off with. As you get experience, you'll be just able to look at your side mirror. See, in the side mirror,
It looks fine on the side.
yeah, but in the side mirror, you can't see the front of your vehicle,
No.
can you? And it's a front. The back will always follow the front anyway. Okay, so it's a front you got to line up without looking at the mirror first. Okay, right? Shall we try that again?
Yeah.
Yeah, we are almost out of time, but we got. Let's try. Maybe just try it once. Actually, you know what? Let's do Let's just move off here now, yeah, and just park up. So you're hardly gonna
On that, the bump of the curve where it comes up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So again, I'll just ask you some questions on it. Yeah.
Yep.
Ready? So where should the clutch be? Good. Which gear? How much gas? All done. And where should the clutch be now? Good. And where are you going to look? Well done. Which signal? Where should the handbrake be? Okay.
Oh, no.
Don't worry. Put the clutch pedal down.
Yeah.
Down. Yeah. Put the handbrake back up. Restart the car for me. Keep the clutch pedal down, please. Keep the clutch pedal down. Cancel your signal. That's it. Okay. Do you know why that stalled?
Because I didn't have enough revs. Or was
No.
it because my clutch was too far up?
Yeah, you brought that too high. See, that's
Yeah.
what you've been doing. Even last time I asked you to put it back down a bit. Yeah, so you're bringing it up too high.
I think it was because my foot was so high up on the clutch, so when I pulled it back, it was...
Do you need to adjust your foot? If you do, you got to put it into neutral. Okay, so adjust your foot so it's comfortable. Yeah.
Yep.
So let's try that again.
Yep.
And so you know, if you do stall, what are the risks of that? That we just stalled here now. So you signaled, you checked everything, you're about to move off, but you stalled.
If someone's coming up behind me, could they get hit? Or-
I wouldn't say hit, but again, like, see, this lorry's coming up. Yeah, you've signaled, like, that stall wasn't too bad. We hardly moved. Or sometimes you could like stall,
Oh,
the car
move
go
too
forward.
far.
Yeah, move too far into
Yeah.
the path. Yeah. Okay. So let's focus on that clutch a bit more. Yeah. So, okay.
Okay.
You're in gear.
So
Not yet. So you haven't fully prepared. What should you do with that clutch?
pull my foot up.
That's it. Can you feel that there or not?
Yeah.
That's it. See, you're bringing it higher than that though. Keep it there. So like, you know, earlier you said you didn't realise it's coming too high. Now, what should you do? Where are you going to look? Good. And well done. Where should the handbrake be? Remember we tried to steer now. Not too much gas. Yeah. Steer more to the right, please. Steer more. Where should the clutch be now? Good. And we're going to park up. So which mirrors? Which signal? Steer to the right, please. I've got it for you.
Sorry.
Cover the brake. Where should the clutch be now? Steer to the right a bit more. Stop here. Stop. Brake. And keep your feet there. Okay, so you know when you're securing the vehicle, you can take your feet off now. What did we learn? It should be handbrake or gear first.
Is it handbrake first?
Yeah, handbrake.
Sometimes I start with a gear.
Yeah,
I don't know.
it's not a massive deal. Yeah, just that, say, but rather you guys secure the car. So if something did go, if you did stall in that, we still got the handbrake as protection. Or if someone did hit us, yeah, you've got the handbrake as protection. So there, you know, when you moved off, how do you think that went?
I think the move off was starting off fine, and then because it didn't feel as though I was moving quite quick enough, my foot went down more, and that's when the revs went up. I was like, no. Oh, you said no.
Yeah.
So I had to slow that down, and then it was going fine, and then towards the end of parking, I came too close into the curb, which
Yeah.
I had to correct. And
Did you understand what that was the reason why I went for the steering there? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Because the curb was high there. If you had hit the curb there, what's wrong with the hitting the curb?
Can mess up the tires.
Mess up the tires, and obviously there's no one there that time. Just imagine there's a
Hit
kid
the
walking
person,
there.
yeah.
Okay. So with that, I'd rather you be like far away, more far away, than too close. Obviously, like I said, that was a really short move and stop. So we had to, as soon as we moved, we had to quickly pull up, didn't we? Yeah. So we didn't have much time there. Okay. And so that's why I think that didn't help at all. Yeah. Okay. And then, but with the pedals this time, like you said, you had the biting point. Then once you release the handbrake, remember to bring that biting point, the clutch up. That'll help your car move more. Yeah. Okay. But you understand what you did there?
Yep.
Good. So that's all we got. Even now we've gone 10 minutes over. Yeah. 10, 15 minutes over. Yeah. But see, it's not about finishing the lesson and being able to do it perfectly. Yeah. It's about did you learn anything today? What did you learn?
It's just being able to incorporate all these movements, all these signals all at the same time. It was a lot harder than.
Yeah. Do me a favour, could you just switch engine off?
Yep.
Yeah. See, it is a lot to take in. Yeah. See, you've got a lot of knowledge there, but putting into
applying it.
Yeah, and doing the practical part is a whole different thing. So next lesson, again, we'll continue with the same thing. Yeah. Okay. And then we'll try and get you doing this independently, I think. Yeah, moving off and stopping. That'll be our first goal. Yeah, I think that's an achievable goal for next lesson. So you just recap on these videos, really. Yeah, because we're not really going to move on to anything else. We might go into second year. Watch the gears video as well, though. Yeah. You know, after the moving off one, there's the gears video. So watch that one because you might go into, if you're moving off goals, though, might go into gear 1 and gear 2. Yeah. Sorry, from gear 1 to gear 2. Right then, so yeah. Any questions?
No.
All good?
I'm pretty happy. You covered everything, to be honest.
Yeah.
And all my other questions were answered up nicely.
Good. Yeah. Remember, any questions you have, just always keep asking. But you're the kind of person who does. That's which I like. Yeah. Rather than staying quiet and just.
I'm just stumped because I would have asked all the stuff that I would have known, and it's just there. Everything for this little section's done.
Good. Yeah. So yeah, you understand the pedals and that.
Yep.
Yeah. Steering always try and remember that pointer for stopping. Yeah. Like even now, have a look at where it is.
It's on the right side of the bubble.
Exactly. That's your point, because that was one of the main issues.
Actually.
Yeah, same position, but I had to steer you into it.
Yeah.
That way, yeah. What you're doing is, that's what you're trying to just get this way. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So yeah, guys, we will see you in the next video, and yeah, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and yeah, thanks a lot for watching.